contact.
Hi, I'm Ron Wilson. We're here at the Natorp Nursery Outlet on Snyder Road in Mason, Ohio. 3 acres undercover for your convenient shopping. As we mentioned last week, June is Perennial Gardening Month. Talked about how from this point forward, perennials really start to come into their own. You can stop in here every week and see a new perennial starting to come into color. As a matter of fact, let's use that theme today, take a walk around and see 4 or 5 of the new perennials just starting to bloom. How about yarrow with this fern-like foliage just now starting to come into flower? This particular perennial loves the sun, very tough, very durable, so many different colors, apple blossom, pink grapefruit, paprika, I love that color, moonshine yarrow with a bright yellow, apricot delight, the saucy seduction, so many great selections available. Again, very, very hardy. This is yarrow, and when they're finished flowering, shear those off, deadhead them, and they'll continue to flower for you all summer long. Hey, I love the name of this perennial. It's called sneezeweed, but don't let the name throw you off. It doesn't make you sneeze. They call it sneezeweed because many, many years ago, they used to use the foliage for actually making snuff. But we don't use it for that anymore. We use it for the great colors. And look at that particular flower. This is called Mardi Gras. This is a bold perennial. Gets about 3 feet high, about 24 to 30 inches wide. Flowers off and on throughout the entire summer. But what great color for a nice bold plant to the backside of your perennial garden. Again, Mardi Gras sneezeweed. Looking for some yellow color in your perennial garden? Look no further than all the different coreopsis, are commonly known as tick seed. Different heights, different colors of yellow, different types of flowers, fern-like foliage, so many different tick seed or coreopsis to choose from. But this is one of my favorites. First of all, I love the flower, this dark yellow, almost an orange. Look at the fluted petals. This is called Jethro Tull, and the reason they call it Jethro Tull is because of the group Jethro Tull, the fluted petal, Ian Anderson playing the flute, get it? Jethro Tull, one of my favorite coreopsis. I love this one. Doesn't look like a bunch of butterflies over top. This is called gaura, or wand flower, or sometimes called whirling butterflies. They come in an assortment of whites, pinks, variegated foliage, nice pink that you see here, and of course the last one here is actually called whirling butterflies. Good perennial, sunny area, but this is also very good to use in containers. Use them in with your regular annuals. This will flower like this all summer long, and as the wind blows, as you can see, moves those flowers around, thus it looks like whirling butterflies around the top of your perennial. Again, the name of this perennial is Gaura, G-A-U-R-A. And look what's just getting ready to flower. Another oldie but a goodie. Gaillardias, or blanket flower. You know, look at the foliage, I love it, but look at the flowers. You can't beat that combination. Again, both in containers or in the ground. Gaillardia gives you great yellows and reds and orange combinations all summer long. Oh, and you can't beat these. It's the Asiatic garden lilies, just now starting to come into flower. This particular series is the tiny series. They stay more compact, about 14 inches high. You can see the multitude of colors that are available for you, but just getting ready to start to flower for you. Again, those are the Asiatic lilies, and to their left would be the Orientalis, or the Oriental lilies that are coming along. They'll be a little bit further along down the road, a couple, 3 more weeks, a little bit more in height. A little bit larger flower, but those are usually second as far as flowering. Asiatics, remember, come first. Orientals come second, but again, garden lilies, what a tremendous show for your garden. Now, before we stop here, I want to take you and show you one last thing that has nothing to do with perennials, but I think you'll be interested in seeing this particular tomato. Now, when we talk about container gardening, especially when it comes to growing tomatoes, one of my favorite selections is the Husky series, Husky Red and the Husky Cherries. And I just want to show you what you're going to get when you use Husky tomatoes, either in the ground or in containers. This is your regular Husky Red. And look at the size of that tomato. This plant's only about 18 inches high, loaded with tomatoes already. That thing is enormous, a great slicing tomato. That's the Husky Red. This is the Husky Cherry. Again, look at the size. They're always a little bit taller, but look inside there. Loaded with cherry tomatoes already. This is a great producer for you. So again, when you're thinking tomatoes in containers, one of my favorites to use, the Husky Reds and the Husky Red Cherries. For more gardening information, visit our website at natorp.com. You'll also learn more about the Natorp Nursery Outlet. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 to 7, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 5. Come out and see us. 3 acres are all undercover for your shopping convenience. I'll see you here.